Hey, it's Mr. Random Pop Culture News Freak once again, aka Mr. MannyTendoWolverine. So as you guys know, Mr. Twitch's channel. Follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, all the my social media platforms, networks down below. Links to AOL, hashtag symbol all as well. Anyways, like, share, and sub if you want. Anyways, subscribe. Anyways, for real now. This is the thing. I wasn't a hardcore fanboy till the Tomb Raider Crystals one came out, the remake, remaster, pretty much a rehashing of what Tomb Raider was about. The last time I played, I think it was like 2015 or 16. And I heard a couple of rumors. I gave myself a few spoilers on it. Because there's like, I don't know if they do it for grifting or for money or for fucking clout most of the time. No offense, but I saw a few people. I'm not going to give them any credit at all, but on a super hardcore leftist extreme, the hardcore rightist extremists in the politics and all that, the grifter motherfuckers. Some are saying, oh, this might be LGBTQI plus relationship. I saw 2 pictures of her. Nobody didn't tell me this on Twitter or Instagram. I saw it on my own time. I didn't watch this. I guarantee you, I trust and believe I did not watch this trailer at all, period. But there's a chick out there. I'm not going to say what her name is, but her last name starts with a bomb explosion. Bam, boom. I'm just going to call her Boom. But her name starts with M and M. It rhymes with the word delivery and big and stack. It rhymes with the word stack and bigamy. I'm not gonna give her credit to her at all because the toxic ass I'm not for person. It's absolute piece of that crap. And I'm not talking about that other one, the one that was a LGBTQI transgender. I don't care even if they weren't trans. I still don't care about it. I'm not talking about Keffels either. Keffels I'm talking about it all, period. I'm talking about another one. She has long frizzy hair. She has 2 big giant tattoos and all that. And she goes on the Republican shit. And I don't care. It is what it is. I just want my entertainment and that's it. And I say, oh, don't question. Don't nothing be happening. I'm not trying to do some world economic or evil, satanic, antichrist, Klaus Schwab shit. But let me just get into it. Tomb Raider, Legend of the Croft. I spent almost 2.5 minutes just blabbering. But if you're still here, links to the duration point down below. Last but not least, I will say this. I pray and hope to God. She actually has a British UK accent. And it's funny. Fun fact. This is even before I read the wiki fandom. She was actually supposed to be, I think, Colombian or Peruvian. But they made her a British, like, Caucasian, white, like, European shit. And let's go.
What is your chasing? What is it you're running from? If it's your past, your demons will always find you. Miss Croft.
History doesn't always tell us the whole truth, because the real truth is too difficult for most to bear. I have to figure out what this is all about.
Sounds like you could use some help.
Jonah! I'm looking for something connected to my past. Something important. Why is everything so dramatic with you? I ask myself that all the time.
I have a bad feeling about this.
We need a new plan.
Run!
Get her! This is you.
Sometimes I swear you have a death wish.
Maybe you do.
I think we got off on the wrong foot, Miss Croft.
You mean you trying to kill me?
Something like that. No! Lara! You are nothing.
You're a poison.
The thief is dead.
No. I'm a survivor. Do you trust me?
Of course.
Always.
Hey! I brought this. You're gonna need it.
Yeah, so, thoughts, views, opinions, speculations. I'll get to the wiki fandom because I need to brush on my old school Lara Croft Tomb Raider history. I have not played a game of Lara Croft Tomb Raider stuff in the longest ass effing time, bro. Honestly, I haven't, but... Oh, this one came out too? What? Oh! The World of John Wick Ballerina. I remember hearing about this last year. But the thing is, it made me sound like a sexist dude that's a male white privilege. I'm not even white either. I'm Hispanic Latino. You know, it's like the Gen Zers and freaking all the other young little college kids nowadays like to call POC, person of color. I'm not none of that freaking horseshit at all. Fuck all that mess. I'm just a human being, a homo sapien, and that's it, bro. Try not to see color that much. Even though, granted, yeah, we all look way different on the outside, but inside, you still gotta piss and eat and take a shit. And still gotta survive on this world and clothes, and we still gotta have sneakers on our feet. Anyways, true thoughts, views, and opinion speculations. I'm gonna get to the wiki fandom thing first. Just give me a quick second, then I'll speak. Oh, but dude, not to leave it on a sad note, but one of my old school nostalgia female ladies from the old school Peter Pan Hook movie with Robin Williams in it, and Sister Act 2 and 1, and freaking Downton Abbey, I never really watched that much, and the Harry Potter series. Bro, no, why? I didn't cry, but I did cry a little bit. I sniveled a little bit. I sobbed a tiny bit. This chick, the one that did Harry Potter back in the day. Damn, rest in peace, bro. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a separate video on it. I'll try if I get time around it, because I still want to do that Cooney thing or whatever. Genio and Cooney like video. If you made it to the end of the video, you could leave now and want. That day's over. There was one part that they showed the fist bump with the other girl. They say, oh, it's LGBTQI, non-binary, gender fluid, like, sort of like relationship. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's typical Netflix. They do put that shit in there all the time. I'm used to it now. Maggie Smith, but rest in peace to that lady, man. She was the witch lady from Harry Potter, bro. Dude, I feel like a piece of my childhood nostalgia died when she passed away. She was almost a 90-year-old lady. Old enough to be my grandmother, man. Oh, bro. Yesterday, well, by the time you guys see it, it was 2 days ago when she passed away. But just the other day, by the time you guys are watching, it'll be 2.5 days ago. The lady's gone. I hope she lived an awesome, long, healthy life. They said she died and passed away and unalived around her family and her close friends and her cousins, so just hoping that she made it to the pearly gates of heaven. Who knows? But yeah, the Tomb Raider thing. I'm gonna get to this in a minute, but thoughts, views, opinions, speculations on it. There was another part in there. It has all the symbolism, has all the tinfoil hat theory stuff in there, and it does. The big giant freaking false deity guys that are running all over the place, the little gods, little G's, are all over the place. Gematria gods, which is scary. Don't search up Gematria. The same leads you a shit ton of rabbit holes. You want to go and rumble and be shooting Brea. Bro, come on, dude. Oh god, this crap is crazy. Honestly, the Tomb Raider Lara Croft series, bro. This is crazy. I don't even want to give any credit to the girl, but I saw it on here somewhere. I'm not going to show the picture, but there's so many lists of Tomb Raider video games. It's insane. The old school stuff in the 90s, early 2000s. The one I grew up with as a 90s, 2000s kid, teenager. And all the other stuff. But yeah, this is the thing. It sounds good. It sounds like she's got a decent British posh accent. And then they're starting to make video game stuff and the PS1, PS2 shit. They're starting to make TV shows and movies out of it. I feel old as hell. Now you know how those dudes from like that, I'm not going to even name, I'm not going to give them credit at all, but I used to watch them a whole bunch, but they just sit down angry. They're older than I am. They're like 40, 41, one's 48, 49, almost 50. But they have a thing called blank TV. Let's call them Guppy Squid TV. Or DRes. DRes.com. You search them up if you want. DRes.com TV. And all these is bitch moan and complain. Now I see why they were bitching, moaning, and complaining because I'm getting to that age. Well, I'm almost in my late 30s, early 40s. I'm sadly going to see everything. I hope to God it doesn't happen. It might see everything with a political bias lens. And I don't want to do that to myself, but I might, sadly. But anyways, getting to the real meat and potatoes. Thoughts, views, speculations, opinions for real now. That was just all banter word salad, in my opinion. I pray and I hope to God they don't make this a girl boss, get woke, go broke shit. I hope they don't go down that path, but they might, because that's how usually Netflix is. I don't want to even be like the other chick. Nobody's probably watching this by now, like Veridark, Dark Titan Enterprises. That sees everything political lens, politics, politics. This division and dividing and just evil divisiveness clashing all the fucking time. I don't like that fucking bullshit. I know the world's never going to be kumbaya and like we're all going to hold hands and love each other and take care of each other, all, and it's never going to get like that. If it does during my lifetime, I'd be mind blown as hell, but if not, not surprised. But yeah, I really hope to God they make it all like this. They make it all in this nice little anime manga format. I really hope to God, the way that we're showing it, man, all these action adventures, it looks like she split from a different world beyond. When she shattered the glass, she went to another world and everything was upside down. Its head was turned upright, upside down. That's a tongue twister there. Downward, upright, upside down. That's some weird ass freaking geometry or Mason shit, in my personal opinion. And then of course they show all this like demon stuff and she's bleeding from her hand. That looks like some crazy MK Ultra mind control, like she's bleeding from her hands. That's probably some weird Luciferian symbolism, in my personal opinion. So bad for my crap. Anyways, let's tip on the Netflix. I don't even know when they have it on Google anymore. They probably scrubbed all the information off on Google. It still might be on DuckDuckGo, AOL, or Yahoo though. Who knows? Or the Microsoft thing, if anyone uses Firefox anymore, I wouldn't be surprised. I will say this again. Another thoughts, views, and opinion speculations. I remember all this shit here, bro. Back in the day, she was an icon. You had to be there if you weren't a 90s kid. But they complained. D-Res TV, they used to complain of shit about... Let me go back to that real quick before I get into thoughts, views, opinions, speculations. Almost 12 minutes. This is probably going to be a 20-30 minute video, so don't be intimidated by the time. You could leave... I'll try to remember to leave links to duration points about time and... Not money, but time to spare. They used to complain about She-Ra this, She-Ra that. A lot of 80s, late 70s, and 80s kids were complaining how evil and ugly and disgusting the She-Ra, He-Man cartoons were. I hope I don't get to that age group because they're targeting my audience now, the millennials. I grew up in the 90s, early mid-late 2000s. When they were teenagers, like when I was my teenager, in my college days, in early 2010s. I don't know if they're going to be targeting Gen Z with this that much. Gen Z might not know that much about Tomb Raider. They probably know about the one from 2014 to 2019 a lot better. Because by that point, not saying I was completely getting out of video games, I was kind of at a point where 2014 to 2017, I'm not going to lie, it was like the most harshest, absolutely fucking detrimental part where I literally hardcore, I really was at the close to the breaking point mentally and getting like, I needed like BetterHelp.com levels of freaking mental health. It was deteriorating bad as hell. And thank God 2019 came around because by the time 2020 came around, when the whole lockdowns of the world happened, the pandemic, scandemic thing happened, and people were locked in their homes for almost 2.5 freaking years, my mental health, as crazy as hell as it was doing good. I played a bunch of yo-yo, I did a bunch of word scrabble, just in case power electricity grids were ever to go off, God forbid. I got my yo-yo, I'll play with that for the rest of my life if I have to keep my mind freaking solid as a steel brick, like a steel trap, as the old people used to say. Actual old school boomers. The mid-Atlantic, old school 1920s and 1960s, 1910s, 20s, and 1960s, old white Caucasian people, a way of talking at that time, of their old school, like, vernacularisms. Anyways, getting on the place in there. Look at all this. This is crazy. If they fuck it up like how She-Ra did, all those 80s kids that grew up with She-Ra and He-Man, I hope and pray to God, they're probably going to make some cartoon stories of other stuff. From like, they could do it with Crash Bandicoot now. Netflix has that freaking power to do that. Unless it's going to be Amazon that does it, or Apple TV, or any of these other... There's thousands and thousands of streaming channels out there. Streaming nowadays is just like how basic cable shit was, man. It's sad, but true. Like Paramount Plus. Everything's a plus now. And Paramount thing, HBO Max, or HBO Plus. All these things have pluses on it now. You can't spend all that money on every single freaking streaming service. You have to be rich as hell to do that. Anyways, my opinion. Hot take, but true. This is the way this country is now. My God, it's insane as hell. Going down hell in a handbasket, my personal opinion, but I'm not going to get into that. Another thing I will say is, if they start making all these franchises, they could do it for my stuff, like Rayman, Spyro the Dragon, the stuff in the early mid-late 2000s. What if they make an anime series out of, like, Jack and Daxter, tied to Tasmanian Devil? That'd be crazy. Bubsy. I mean, there's other shit I grew up with. What if they try to do a rebranding of stuff for Nickelodeon, like Cat Dog, Rugrats, Rocko's Modern Life, Ren and Stimpy? I could see it doing Ren and Stimpy, Angry Beavers. Almost said Angry Birds. The stuff, this is aging. I am aging myself like old ass milk, but I do not care. Whatever. Stuff like, no, that's way too young. What else is there? Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. I had really, really bad fucked up eyelash. I was fucking up my eyeball real quick. But anyways, the big three, in my personal opinion, like Chalk Zone, Invader Zim, and My Life as a Teenage Robot. They could bring those three back and make it into like a Netflix anime. That'd be cool as hell. I could see them probably doing that in Teenage Robot, Invader Zim. They bring any of those three back. I hope to God they don't F it up and screw it out the pooch. That would be bad. Extremely bad. Or stuff from Cartoon Network. Or if they bring stuff that it's been gone for like 15, 20 years and there still is an old school original form, like Courage the Cowardly Dog, Johnny Bravo. They did it with Samurai Jack already a while ago. And with Powerpuff Girls. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. They haven't did no reboot, rehashing, reinvented, remake, remastered cartoons, animated series like that. Or that one. Or Teen Titans, they did it with Go. It sucked. It was complete dog shit horse water in my opinion. And the other five, in my personal opinion. This is all me here. You guys can agree, disagree with you want. That's totally fine. I get it. Hot takes on the internet. You get no enemies and no friends and no enemies with that. I'm sorry. Like, all the cartoon stuff. Ed, Edd n Eddy. What if they did all that stuff in anime, manga format, or they just did a rebrand, refreshing of it? But unfortunately, in this day and age, it's just everything political, religious, or scientific shit. I hope and pray they don't F that up. They put any of the preachy bullshit in there, that's going to F everything up in the butthole. Really, really badly, in my opinion. And then some other shit, like stuff that hasn't been touched for a long time, like Hi Hi Puffy Amiyumi. If any of you guys remember that. Megas XLR. Old school Ben 10. The new one rehashes are complete dog water horseshit. That's me as being an old man talking crap, but whatever. It is what it is. And then the last two, my personal opinion, even though it came out in early 2010, Amazing World of Gumball, they said they were going to do a new series, I think, in late 2024 or 2025. I hope it's good. And then the last final one I watched when I was in my college years, my sophomore, junior year, I did way back. I don't know if I privated those videos, because this is on this channel still, when I was still Nintendo Freak 2011, way back in the day. What if they did it with regular show? If they brought that back, that'd be absolutely the bee's freaking knees if they did that. I'd be jumping out of my seat in joy. I mean, they did it with the HBO Max show, like 2 days. I know, shout out to this other dude, Zero Omens, Zero Omnis, Zero Omens Plus. He did a whole list of Aqua Teen Hunger Force that he wanted in his stuff. That and Metalocalypse and all this other stuff. What if they brought King of the Hill back? That'd be wild. Okay, I'm talking on my button now. That's just me talking on the top of my head, top of the dome, if you catch my drift. Anyways, let's just get on to all these main stories. Tomb Raider, the first one, Tomb Raider 2, PS1, PS2, or Adventures of Lara Croft. I wonder how they're going to do it. They're going to do it like the video game timeline. I hope they don't screw it like Twisted Metal. That thing made me throw up really bad in my mouth. Not because of the graphic, gory imagery, but a lot of the freaking trash. In my personal opinion, that was mega ultra woke as hell. The wokeism was absolute garbage. It's a blender, meat blender in it. It's not good. It's a bad time. Okay, Tomb Raider Chronicles, Angel of Darkness, Legendary Timeline, Tomb Raider Legends, Tomb Raider Anniversary. I remember playing all this. I remember playing Underworld. I remember playing this one for the PS3 and PS4. Rise of the Tomb Raider. And 2018. Oh, yeah. I didn't play any of this in 2016-18. There was another one of this. I know there was. I gotta be careful in my history browser. I'm taking a huge gamble risk here. Original timeline. Okay, I think it was this. I hope it was this. Yeah, this is all original timeline stuff. Original timelines, the beginning of the Tomb Raider Force franchise. Alright, there's all this. Yep, Tomb Raider, Unfinished Business 2, yada yada, Golden Mouse, Adventures of Lara Croft, Tomb Raider 3. I don't know how you say that. Last Revelations, Tomb Raider something at time. I hope they don't mess it up like Prince of Persia, Sands of Time. Oh man. Not because he was a black, he's a dark skinned dude, he's not Arabic, Middle Eastern, Persian looking anymore. Or Gypsy looking. And that was even because of that. They messed up the story so effing bad and not good. The Last Times, Chronicles Angel of Darkness. Series was written in the Chronicles of what happened with Tomb Raider Lost Angel of Darkness. I never really read any of that. The Lost Cult and the Men of Bronze. Large meteorite falls into the jungles of Antarctica. There's so much things I could talk about in this. It could go on for hours. There's millions and billions of other freaking uploads on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, and all that stuff. It is what it is. This one was my favorite. Egyptian god Set by his nephew Horus is imprisoned in the secret tomb of the Valley of the Kings in Egypt. It is said that the Set will return to seeking vengeance to turn off until the distant millennia. Okay. Charles Darwin was born. Paul Coughlin was born. Winston Churchill was born. Ray Muller was born. Oh, it's all these iconic, prominent historian people in the Tomb Raider universe. They're all born. Mark Willard, Sergio Manekalov, Martin Gullinson. I don't know any of these people because I never went that deep in the Tomb Raider franchise. Anton Gris Larson was born. Sophia Lang is born. Lara Croft begins her private tutoring. Okay. So this is a long ass list of stuff. I'll leave the rest of the stuff down below. This is super extra long. I didn't know it was that freaking huge, man. Lara Croft breaks into industry and steals Iris. She's hired at times at Howard Exhibition. Oh, I remembered that one. That mission was wild, man. Lara Croft's mission, Amulet of the Horus. Horus. Releasing the Egyptian god set. That was always my favorite one because that's when I was real big into Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon Digimon. The old school shit when I was a 90s kid. Growing up. Almost 36-year-old man. I'm still going to be a kid remaining at heart. Hopefully. The child wonderlight man in the heart. Lara Croft recovers the Amulet of Horus since it was given to her Egyptian set god. Lara is also rivaled by her former mentor Professor Vox Croy. Lara must use all of her wits and skills to re-imprison the set to save the world from Armageddon. And Angelina Jolie old school movies were cool. The one they did, a modern one, it was still good. I liked it, but I gave it average C+, C- back in the day. Man. It could have did a crap load better. In my personal thoughts, views, and hot takes and hot opinionated gripes on that stuff. Thank you to watch my TED Talk. I'm just playing. Anyways, it's weird all I got to say for now. There's so many freaking iceberg videos on that. I used to watch like 2.5 years ago. I was indulging the hell out of myself with this Tomb Raider thing. And she was always like the female version of that dude that was like in the one that Tom Holland did in Uncharted. She was like the female version of that. Honestly, in my opinion. And she was always like a female version of me of Batman. Batman and Robin. That's what Lara Croft always felt like. So she had a British UK accent instead of like the Gotham City, like New York City, Chicago version of the DC Comics universe. That's kind of how Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. Oh, good day, hello, mate. No offense to my British, UK, Scottish, Irish people out there if you're watching. Love you guys. You guys are awesome, man. You get good ass content somewhere from the United States again here. It's over there. Much love to you guys. And much love to the Australian dudes, too, because you guys kind of have that cool ass accent. I've never gotten over it in a good way, though. I hope they don't mess this up. I pray they don't make this a girl boss thing. It's all white Caucasian men, European guys are evil, and the girl boss has to do all her hard work herself and kick her own ass and take no names from men. I don't hope they don't paint and vilify every man as a freaking supervillain. Only the black Hispanic dudes are going to be the allies. They're going to be the ones that shut up and say everything about women are all great and perfect. Women can never be wrong. Women this, women that, and women like, what was it called? Yeah, all women are innocent sort of. I hope they don't do that preachy shit, but no, Netflix they might. Fingers crossed they don't. And I really hope to God the voice actors is badass. They have the same weapons and the same freaking medical kits and the same acrobats that she did in the game. I hope to God they keep that in there. And they make references to the video game levels from the PS1, PS2, PS3, and PS4. Anything in PS4 Pro, I didn't play on it. I played on the original PS4 Pro. I haven't played any of this in several plus years, so I'm a little rusty on that too, because I had IRL adulting and taxing and going to work to do. That's it. I hope it ends up being cool. She looks absolutely amazingly stunning. That's not the one. It was this one on the images. It's chef's freaking kiss. Absolute god tier levels of awesomeness and epicness. Actually, when she does that little jump there, and when she does that boat thing like Katniss did in the Hunger Games, she looks freaking badass. Or female like Linkle or Zelda did. That's it. I'll say for now, I'm out of here. I've blabbered on long the hell enough. This is going to be a long ass video to update and put the black bar stuff on there. It is going to be a nightmare doing this thing, but it'll be worth it. So hopefully this Sunday you'll see it. That's it. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen, bros and fanboys. I'm here as always, so types and emojis. See you next week every day or good night, wherever you're in the world up there. No, we need to smoke weed, drink and smoke weed at the same time. I'm feeling reckless. Yeah, but Colin Cool, Chill Collect out there, say Merch Conscious Channel, Video Game Industry News, and Mon News, Virtual Female VTuber News, Dexerto News, Sports Keto News, of course, as always, cartoon reaction review segments on that, cartoon reactions on Netflix or any of this other stuff, video game trailers, movie trailers, and of course, sometimes strict stern reactions, real serious commentary, and of course, science news once in a while, and worldly news. And that's it. Stay tuned more for your conscious channel. Oh, and one more other thing. I didn't get to mention it at all, but still, we made it to the far end of this thing. I gotta give massive credit to my dude, Word of Movie God, for putting me up on this stuff. Him and Mankama wouldn't have been up to date on all this mess. Cool stuff mess. Cool badassness. Oh, and they said like a weird ass asteroid supposed to be around hovering Earth to today on Saturday. It's insane. Well, that was 2 days ago by the time you guys see this. And yeah, and Elon Musk news once in a while too. And yeah, that's it. That's all I can say for now. Minor. Don't take any of the jab. Don't take any big pharma government. Don't take any CRISPR, nanobite, hydrogel shots. Don't take any shots in the arm. Don't take any weird hydrogel, weird governmental science experiment shit. Don't take none of that at all. Big tech, big pharma shit. It's my personal opinion, poison. And that's it. Take it easy. Stay extra safe. I'm out. Goodbye. See you next time. Stay for your content. This vlogging in the old school channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Stay extra cautious. Sleep when I open. And of course, as always, stay extra vigilant in this world. See you next time, and have a good ass one. Lights. Take it easy, everyone. Goodbye, Mom. Have a good ass time, and have a good ass weekend. And happy early October. Drink as much pumpkin pie if you live in the United States of America or Canada. Drink as much pumpkin pie. Drink as much eggnog. Drink as much freaking pumpkin latte spice, and smell good smelling candles out there. Good vibes for everyone. Take care, and salutations. Goodbye. Sayonara.